Now, I am going to teach multiplication of decimal today, okay? In the last class, we have done the addition, subtraction. Now, multiplication of decimals. So, when you multiply, to multiply a decimal number by 10, 100, 1000 to multiply a decimal number, decimal numbers by 10, 100, 1000 and so on. Then how you will do it, okay? See the technique. Suppose your number is, I am explaining with the example. So suppose your question is 2.3456 multiply by 10. 2.3456 multiply by 100. 2.3456 multiply by 1000 and so on, okay? I am explaining 3, then you can do it many. Now in this case, what you will do, you will check how many zeros are here. Here is 1 0, right? So the product is resulting of shifting the decimal point to as many places to the right as there are zeros in the multiplier. So what you will do, shifting the decimal point by 1 place to the right. So this point, because of this 1 0, you will shift it your decimal point here, 1 place to the right. So when you shift it 1 place to the right, so your answer becomes this, right? When you shift it 1 place to the right. The second is, there is 2 0, wait, there is 2 0, then you will shift it 2 place to the right. The decimal point, you will shift it 2 place to the right. So your answer becomes 234.56. No need to do anything, you just shift your decimal point if you will multiply with the 10, 100 and 1000, okay? You have to change the decimal point only. There is a 3 zeros, so you will shift 3 digit to the right. Shifting the decimal point by 3 place to the right. So your answer becomes 234.5.6. That's it. So the concept is very easy. Whenever you will multiply the decimal number by 10, 100, 1000, just check the zeros and shift place right side according to the zero. So there is 1 0, so you will shift decimal point 1 place to the right. 2 zeros, 2 place to the right. 3 zeros, 3 place to the right. 4 0, 4 place to the right. That's it. So this is the concept of this.
Ma'am?
Yes.
We just learned multiplication today.
Now, this is the second part of the multiplication of decimal. To multiply a decimal numbers by a whole number. If the question given in this form, then how you will multiply it and how you will solve this question, okay? So, suppose any question is given, we can take any example with the whole number, okay? So suppose 5.43 multiply by 12 or multiply by 15. So 5.43 is the decimal number and 15 is the whole number. Then how you will multiply and how you will put the decimal point, okay? So see, first of all, ignore the decimal point, okay, and multiplying the normally, okay? Ignore the decimal point. So you just ignore it, do the normal multiplication. 543 times 12. Do it the normal multiplication. When you multiply 543 times 17, you will get 8145. Right? 8145. We'll write it.
Ma'am,
8145.
you wrote down 12 instead of 15. And you say 17 instead of 15.
So when you multiply normally, when you ignore the decimal point, so it will become 8145. Now, count the number of decimal places. So how many decimal places here? 2 decimal places, right? How many decimal places? 2 decimal places. So start at the right of the product and count of places. So 2, you will start from the right, 1, 2 and give the decimal point here. This is your final answer. This is your final answer. Yes.
I think
Now the next is the third variation is to multiply a decimal number by a decimal number. Okay, by a decimal number means both the numbers are given in the decimal. Then how you will find it? So suppose for example 11.27 times 1.23. The same method, same techniques will apply here. First you will multiply normally, ignore the decimal points and multiply the numbers as usual. So 1127 multiply by 123. Do the normal multiplication, okay, as you know it. Should I do or you will do it? The multiply method. One, 3, 8, 6, 2, 1. When you do normal multiplication, you will get the answer this one. Okay. Now write down with your this one. So 138 621. This is your multiply. This is the product. Now what you will do? Count the number of decimal places in each number and add them. So here is 2, here is 2. Total 4 decimal places, right? So count the number of decimal places in each numbers and add these. So these are 4. Now start at the right of the product and count of places and put the point. So after 4 there is 2 plus 2 4. So we will start from the product right. 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4 digit you will give the decimal point. So start at the right of the product and count of places equal to the total number of places and put the point. This is your answer. This is the second example, but it's different type. Now first same step you will apply. Ignore the decimal point, normal number, multiply the normal number as usual, as you know it. So before number if we have 0 there is no meaning. So you will take 31 only from here, and here 3 zeros, there is no use, only take it 16. So 31 times 16 will be 496. Okay, you can check also, right? Now write it down, your 496. Now according to your rule, what you will do? You will add, count the number of decimal places. Here is 3, here is 4. Total 7 decimal places. How many decimal places? 7. Now start at the right of the product. Okay, start of the right of the product, and after 7 digit you will put the point. So there is 1, 2, 3. Only 3 digits are here. So you will add 4, 5, 6, 7 and then give the point. And then one more 0 you have to add before decimal, and that's it. Your answer is here, right? So always remember, whenever the question given, both the numbers given in the decimal numbers, ignore the decimal point, do the normal multiplication as usual. You know it, how to multiply the normal numbers, and then add the decimal places digits, right? Count the number of decimal places in each number and add these. Like here is 3, here is 4. Total 7 decimal places we have. Sorry, 7. 4 is in the first. 7. 4 is in the first. And then start from the extreme right. Okay, count the 7 digits and give the point. This is the technique of finding the decimal number, multiply with the decimal numbers. Okay.